right? You're amazing. Everybody follow Feel Good Visions. She's an amazing, gifted psychic as well. Hey, Robin, I'm good. Yay! I'm so excited to be on here and see you guys. Yes. Yes, yes. Hood Therapist. Ooh, I like that handle. I also like the Bohemian Apple handle. That was kind of cool. What are you guys up to today? Hey, Marvin. What? Is Woogie in here? What? Woogie! Thank you so much for inviting your followers. For not seeing you in so long. Woogie also pulls cards, you guys. Hot, hot, and hot. I know some of you guys have been in my previous scopes where I've read out of the Angel Wisdom book. And then we'll do some Life Purpose Oracle cards today. 13, so it means a lot to me. I think I just saw Cindy jump in here. All my friends are in here. So here goes. For those of you who have not done this with me before, I'll explain it. Go ahead and put your hand over your heart so that way you can drop down from your head space into your heart space and take in the message. You might want to take a deep breath in through your nose, out through your mouth, and just allowing this moment in time to be for you. If you're doing other things, you can come back to it later, but just allow this to be your moment in time and really know that this message is for you, whoever's watching right now or on the replay. Looks good on paper. Paper, neighbor. An angelic reminder. Stop chasing paper. Stop chasing paper. Some people look great on paper. They have impressive degrees, sought-after awards. Oh, it is? Okay, we'll just take this message, then it's meant for you. Okay, they have impressive degrees, sought-after awards, and smart investments. But it all exists on a piece of paper and never really gives them a sense of inner self-worth. Accomplishments and degrees are great and to be admired. But what is all this paper really worth if you don't get along with people and benefit from the rich rewards of loving, meaningful relationships? Each human has worth way beyond any impressive papers. If you feel deprived because you don't have any paper that states your credentials, you could always go visit the Wizard of Oz. The sense of love and accomplishment I carry in my heart will last longer than anything on paper. Okay, so I think that's a great message, really great message, because a lot of us we derive so much self-worth from our education, from our school, from our credentials, and it's like that unattainable thing, you know, you go for this degree and then you want to go for the next one, and then you want to go for the next one, and I think it's great, it's a great accomplishment, but it's also good to know where your true worth lies, which you already are worthy. You already have that within you. Yeah. And you know, it's like a lot of us, like Cindy, a lot of us, like psychic, intuitive, or creative types, we live out of the social norm, right? We live out of the straight and narrow, you know? And sometimes that can get a little confusing too, because people are constantly wanting us to prove your worth, prove you're psychic, prove your credentials, prove you're this. But when you already have that within you and within your heart, you know, it goes beyond that feeling. You already are whole, and you're not chasing after the next achievement. Not that there's anything wrong with that. It's just good to carry that with you as you're going through life. I know, like, as soon as I stopped, I went to school for so many different things, you guys. As soon as I stopped, like, trying to just obtain a degree and prove something to, who knows, like parents, people, whatever, and I really started investing myself in what I love to do, which is Reiki and readings and all that stuff. I actually started taking classes, and I went to psychic school. Not that you have to go to psychic school, you know, but I went there because it was something that I enjoyed. Like, I really loved going. I loved being in the classes. It wasn't even about obtaining the certificates. I did obtain certificates, but to me, it's like, you know, that was just, I mean, it was an accomplishment. I feel proud of it, but it was not, you know, driven by, I want to prove myself. I want to, you know, whatever. So it was a deep sense of gratification and fulfillment. I felt fulfilled in my work, because when you're aligned with your purpose, you're doing what you love. You're doing what fills you up. You're doing what lights you up, and you're being of service from a place where you're already full. So your cup is already overflowing because you're loving what you're doing, and that energy is being felt by other people. And so, yeah. So, yeah. You know? So, but I think it's really about bringing your best self to whatever you're doing, right? And eventually your path is going to line up with what feeds your soul, what feeds your spirit, what conscious makeup, welcome. You know, you're along your path, you know, we all have to, remembering to bring your best self wherever you're at, and that is your purpose. When you're living that out, that is your true purpose. And then eventually, you know, your path might lead to where you're doing what you absolutely love full time. But, you know, we're to be of service in all areas. And so as we're giving that, other people are feeling that too, and it's raising the vibration. You're bringing the light to wherever you're at. Top, huh? I got the pigtails. My Texas is coming up. So, yeah. So anyway, yeah, you know, my path has changed a lot too, and it's okay to change your mind. It's okay to change your mind, but just if you're feeling lackluster, you're not sure where to go with your passions, with your purpose, go to the place where, you know, what would you do for free? What would you do for fun? What are those things? Like, and do more of that. I'm thinking of an archangel. If you guys enter it in the chat and get it right, I'll pull a life purpose oracle card for you and do a little reading. Ready, go. 1, 2, 3, go. Archangels. Not Michael. Hi, Angel Kaz. We're guessing angels. Speaking of angels, Michael, Gabriel, Raphael. Michael, Raphael. Raphael, did I say Raphael? Ariel, no. David, no. Raphael, no. Love the angels, though. Someday I'm going to get on here and talk about all the angels. Azrael. Yeah, that's his name. I mean, if you guys know angels, you'll know it. You know, like if you're an angel person. Yes! Shamuel! Cindy! You got it! You got it! Here goes. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to embarrass you. If anybody should be embarrassed, it's me, because I'm such a nerd. Okay. Woo! You got protected. Protected. Wow. Okay. So this says, you are safe and supported while you change your career. You are safe and supported while you change your career. Yeah, I'm just getting that you have been calling on some powerful protection lately. Like you've really been in an environment that doesn't feel very light. It's a little dark, but you, like we were just talking about, you are the light in that situation, but because you're the sponge and you know this about yourself, you know that you're absorbing that kind of energy, it just gets overwhelming, and it's like, how many times do I have to do a meditation where I'm cleansing myself with light and I'm Epsom salt bathing and all of that stuff? And so this is just really saying, like, it's okay, like we hear you and we know that you're sensing these things. Like you might sense it in your tummy when you're around people. It might just be all around you to the point where you almost feel like it's part of yourself. But just know that you're just psychic. Sorry, you're psychic. You're really energetically aware. And so you're going to sense these energies, but that doesn't mean that you're not protected when you're feeling them. Even though you are feeling it, it doesn't mean that you're not protected, that your prayers aren't being heard. You are being protected. And I'm just getting like, if you can just be the observer of that feeling that comes up, like, okay, I'm feeling this energy doesn't belong to me, it belongs to them, but I am acknowledging that I'm feeling it, but I also know that I'm protected right now. And just know that you are being protected and you're being guided through a transitional time with your career, where I see brighter, happier times right around the corner. Okay, good. Yeah, it won't be long, so just hang in there, continue doing what you're doing. Continue bubbling up and doing the Epsom salt bath and all that, but also like just know that you're going to sense some of these energies. You just are. Like you can't always be totally on guard and protect. Like, if you guys will just enter your name in the chat if you would like an oracle card reading from the Life Purpose deck. Cindy, if she will be so kind to pick the next one. I'm going to get some water while you guys do that. Bradley with a B. Woogie's back. Welcome back. I'm going to go get some water. I had bobas. Look at all those little bobas. I don't want to slurp them up, though. You guys will be like, ew. Thank you so much. Paulette it is. Okay, Paulette, when you're ready, tell me when to stop. Okay. Ooh, artist. Look at that. Tootsie Rolls. Yeah. They're not really chocolate, are they? But I think they're good. Aww, you guys are so sweet. Engaging in artistic activities is beneficial to your career and every other area of your life. Okay, Paulette. Paulette, what I'm seeing with this is like art therapy. That's the word I'm getting. Not necessarily that you would want to do this full time as like a career, but that it will help you to relieve stress and also just to really get in touch with your inner world, and maybe like an art journal or something like that. But I see like using the art as a way of therapy, like a therapeutic experience for you. So allowing yourself to be messy, allowing yourself to just almost like intuitively be guided. It'd be a good way for you to express your feelings. And I'm getting that sometimes you tend to suppress the feelings a bit and hold them all inside because you have to be a caretaker for other people. And so this would be a really good way for you to do this without feeling like you're being over the top or losing yourself. I don't know. I just get that you're not like a real like over the top gushy type. So you kind of feel like you have to keep it all together. But in that, you're really strong. You're super strong. But it'd be good for you to get in touch with those emotions, and that would help you to delve into that a little deeper. And it'd be just for you, It'd just be something just for you. No one has to see it. I'm listening to right now. There she is. Okay. There she is. Okay, Colleen, when you're ready, tell me when to stop. Nutrition. You conduct healing work with your culinary skills. Oh, wow. Check that out. I'm coming over for dinner, okay? Energetically, Colleen, food really is important to you as far as how you feel energetically. Kind of like that old saying of you are what you eat. And so eating nutritiously and clean eating is important for you, but also it's good to make it delicious so that you're actually enjoying it. So that you're taking time, You're really digesting your food. You're really taking it in. Okay, so that makes sense to me, the emotional eating component, because you take comfort in the food. You know, usually that's because there's something else going on with us. Like, I know you know that. But if you are preparing your food in loving ways, there's no, it's and really giving yourself permission to sit down and be with your food in the moment by tasting it, smelling it, and being present with your food, and giving that to yourself, then you're going to feel full. You're going to feel more fulfilled, and you can make the nutritious foods delicious. And I think you already know that. So that's just something to consider. Yeah, and I also think through this experience, like you've done a lot of work around that, but you're going to help other people too. So think about ways that you can do that, you know, as you're lovingly preparing your food. Maybe you're taking pictures and posting it to Instagram, or just being, you know, an inspirational light for others. Through that, be a partner with your food. I like that. Yeah. And just know that makes sense. Like, you are what you eat. So what energy are you bringing to your food as you're preparing it? Yeah, that's beautiful. Just eat instead of Netflixing. Gypsy Dreadhead, welcome guys. Yeah, these cards, if it resonates with you, take the message as well, because there's no mistake that you're in here. Hey Alex. There's Miss Colleen. Just takes a minute here. Give him just a minute, Colleen. Yeah, go get it, girl. Emily, Ricky, Alex, Torrance. Hey, Mike. You guys, if you want a reading, put your name into the chat. Colleen's gonna pick it. Warrior class join, Korea's join. Hello, hello. So you got the counseling card. Sorry, there's a little bit of a reflection. And it says, you heal with kind words, wise advice, and an empathetic ear. Oh, you guys are making me laugh. Yeah, I really, before I even read that little part at the bottom, I was seeing words, and it's funny that you were talking about writing a lot, because I'm getting that whether through spoken word or written word, you can really influence and help heal. So that's a really good outlet for you as far as your purpose goes. So I think it would be a really, you have a gift with the words. What is your zodiac sign, Woogie? Just out of curiosity. Torrance. Torrance is his name. Not Woogie, but that's okay. May I please be added to your list? Hey, Randy, thank you for asking so politely. You know what? What the heck? I will pull one for you right now. Just because you're super sweet. Here goes. Awesome. Yeah, and that's the thing too, you guys. There's no mistake you're in the scope when you're hearing the messages. So if you're hearing the messages, they're for you as well. Okay? So take what serves you and leave the rest. Ooh, oh my God, I'm so excited for you. Okay, sorry, I just got so excited. So excited. Look what your card is. Oracle cards. Do you see the resemblance here? Oh my God, I just got chills all over. And you know what the chills mean, you guys? If you get the chills, it's the truth. Listen up, you're getting angel bumps. It's the truth. Oracle cards. Randy, You are able to discern answers and guidance for yourself and others. Randy, I think it's time you invest in some oracle cards and get on it, girl. Get on it. Start reading for yourself if you're not already, and do readings for your friends and family, and then, just practice, practice, practice. It's just like a muscle. It's for real, though. How did you know that, did it? Did you see it light up? John got me on this Fitbit thing. If you guys aren't following my boyfriend, John Devon, you should. He has a Fitbit too. He's a step master though. Just for you? Okay, so I think now it's kind of time to expand out and do this for others. And you can do it for free for a time, until you really get your footing. Maybe take a class on it. But eventually, I just see you delving into the world of oracle cards. Maybe it's tarot for you. For me, I resonate with oracle. Some people resonate more with tarot. But I see that for you. So keep following that path. That's really great. You're going to be wrong sometimes. We're human beings. We don't know everything. We don't always know the winning lotto ticket, right? Mike knows everything. So if you want a reading from him, if you want the winning lotto tickets, ask him. Let it flow. Yeah, just let spirit work through you. Yes, shut yourself up. Yeah, exactly. See, and there's other psychics in here who have been in the same boat. And you just allow it to come through. Our voice, when we don't speak, that's our mask. And so as soon as you open your mouth and allow yourself to let spirit have a voice, that's when the truth starts to speak, right? Because we get out of our own way, we get out of our ego, we get out of our front. If you would like an oracle card reading, Randy will pick the next person. Randy, just use your intuition. Hey Veronica, welcome. Put your name into the chat if you would like to receive an oracle card reading. Miss Randy is going to use her intuitive gifts and pick the next one. Okay, Alex, when you're ready, tell me when to stop. Okay, never mind, because, we got two. I'm sorry, but they both flipped out. Okay, so we're going to do two for Alex. And you guys pay attention too, okay? But I'm gonna pull a card for the group too, but just pay attention. When cards jump out like that, like if the whole card drops, it's just because I'm clumsy. Like if all the cards drop, it's just because I'm clumsy. But if one or two cards pop out like that, I'm like, okay, that's the person's card. Okay, so the first card we have here is Let Go. Let go. Okay, let go. And it says, walk away from the situation in order to resolve it. So this is when your mental faculties have been working overtime and you are just completely immersed in your thoughts and trying to figure out a solution to a problem, but it's not going to come to you from this space, okay, from the head space. So you've got to surrender it. And this is where I like to say, you guys have probably heard me say this before, give it the 24-hour rule. Because our ego cannot handle it if we just say, okay, I'm just going to let go of that problem and just let the universe work itself out. Yeah, cool. No, like we have bills to pay, we have things to do, we've got to figure our stuff out, right? Like we can't, it's hard for us to wrap our heads around that. Especially if you're a thinker and you're a problem solver, which is awesome. But sometimes we have to let go of all the cognitive stuff going on and drop down into our spirit and allow space and room for the universe to show up on our behalf and come up with creative solutions for us. But we can't hear that solution. We can't sense the solution if we're so bogged down in it mentally. Find your sense of calm. Go watch a movie. Go hang out with friends. Read a book. Do something that has nothing to do with your Gemini, yep. And Geminis are very intellectual people, so that makes sense. So this is the letting go. This is the letting go piece. It does. I know a lot of times it's hard for us to let go. We think like, oh well, no, I have to be working on this. I care about this, and I care about finding the solution. But honestly, you've got to just allow the universe to show up and allow it to come through. Cool. Good for you. So, and then The second card is body work. Okay, so this is in conjunction with this. So it says let go, and I'm seeing body work. And for you, I'm a Cappy too. We're problem solvers. We don't like things left undone either. We don't like things like, we like it to be like nice and neat and orderly and like wrapped up in a box, and we like to know when things are happening and how they're happening and completed, right? So it's hard to leave things looming in the air. But just put it on the shelf for now and allow space. And I'm seeing the body work here. This is, for some people listening, this could be like a massage or just getting like some Reiki done or something like that. But for you, Alex, I'm getting physical activity, that it would be good for you to get, you've got to drop from your mental space into your body. You know that feeling after you like had a really awesome workout and you get the endorphins and you're just like, who cares about anything? I feel amazing right now. That is the space we want to get you into. And that's where the solution is going to come in, or at least give you peace of mind until you can work it out. So some rigorous physical activity would be really good for you. I see like a real, like start sweating. Go for a run it out. Whatever it is that you like to do for physical activity. Yeah. So that's what I get. Let it go. Do the physical activity. That'll allow your mental space to drop down into your body and allow room for the miracle that will occur. And that may be some insight, some intuitive hits for you of what to do, or it might be just a solution becomes available. Okay? You use lavender? That's awesome. Lavender is really good. But yeah, I am seeing the physical component because it is good to meditate and relax, but sometimes like we are just going to sit there and like we're meditating, but it's still on our mind. Like it's like you've got to just like work it out. And this is for the group. So this is for everyone here as well as replay viewers. So here goes. Crystals. Ooh, crystals. I'll have to do a crystal scope sometime soon and talk about crystals. Your connection to crystals and gemstones is a channel for healing energy. Wow. Okay, so we'll riff a little bit on crystals here. I have my amethyst right here. If you guys are new to crystals, they work amazingly with your chakra system, and there's so many types of crystals and crystals that you can work with for what you're going through. Yes, buy more crystals for what you're going through. Yes, buy more crystals. Cindy, do you sell crystals? Yeah, now you have an excuse. I give you permission to go buy more crystals. Once you start, you can't stop. It's crazy. But some people have a hesitancy. This is just what I'm picking up. They might want to start collecting crystals and know more about crystals, but they're not really sure exactly where to start. You've been thinking about crystals? Okay. You don't sell them? Okay. Because some people on here on Periscope sell them. Or you can go to any metaphysical shop and find the crystals there. And you don't have to be a guru. You don't have to know everything about them. Just go in and be guided. You know, run your hand over the crystals. And this is what I told my niece. She just started getting into crystals. She's so cute. She's 11. And she's been sharing all her crystal stuff with me. She's like, which crystal do you think I should get next? I don't know, because she has amethyst. That's her favorite. And so I told her, I'm going to tell you guys the same thing I told her, which is you go in and just be intuitively guided. Put your hand over the crystals and see which one you're drawn to, either the color or where your hand wants to go. Sometimes it'll surprise you because you're like, well, I like green, which I do, but then your hand falls on a color that you might not really like, but you can't quite put it down. It's like, no, this is for you. And even if you don't know why you're picking up that crystal, just know that it's speaking to you, and work with it. I know I want ambers and sapphires, yellow and green. Awesome. And, you know, start with one crystal. Just start with one crystal and keep it in your pocket. You can cleanse it with sage. You can put it in the moonlight. You can put it in the sunlight and keep it in your pocket. Or you can get a big crystal. You can display it in your home somewhere. Read up on it. See what properties it's good for, you know, physically, emotionally, spiritually, mentally. And work with that crystal. And then you'll be guided to the next one. And that's kind of how, you know, the crystal collection starts. But don't feel like you have to be a total master. But if you have been feeling guided to work more with your crystals or do something different with your crystals, this is a message for you as well. So those of you who have a crystal collection, but you know they're gathering dust, your crystals are really there for you and they really want to work with you. So this is a message to use the crystals more. Whether you're using it in your card readings, Reiki, or during your day-to-day experience, the crystals want to come out. Break them out, guys. Break out the crystals. Or maybe it's just like, go have some crystal or some, oh gosh, okay. The ones I'm wanting has healing properties for me. You just got more? Now I want to go get some, oh my gosh. I love crystals. Have you guys seen this? So you may have seen mine in John's scope. He got me this. This is moldavite. It's kind of green. It's green in like the sunlight, like a kind of sea green color. But this is a Herkimer diamond, and this is the moldavite. And moldavite is a lot of energy. Who was the person that was just saying they had healing energies? The crystals that you want. What crystals is it? What crystals do you want? Yeah, isn't that amazing? Isn't it beautiful? I love this. I love this pendant so much. It just means so much to me. Yeah. It was really sweet of him to get that because I had a ring and I loved it. Oh no, it's buffering on and off. But yeah, I lost the ring and I told him about that and then he got this for me and that just really touched my heart. So yeah, moldavite's an intense one. I'm not going to tell you guys about moldavite because we made like an hour scope about it. Anxiety? You know, Alex, a really good one that I like for anxiety is blue calcite. Let me grab my blue calcite. I'll show you one sec. Yeah, lepidolite is good too. And if you guys have suggestions for that, please list it in the chat. Any crystals for anxiety. Let me go grab the blue calcite though. Any kind of calcite, but I'll grab the blue calcite. Yeah, blue calcite. C-A-L calcite. C-A-L-C-I-T-E. Calcite. So it's usually like light blue in color. And it has like kind of some white, almost like white clear quartz mixed in with it. A lot of calcites have that look about it. Like there's orange calcite, blue calcite. Hey from Chicago, hey from Houston. Yeah, so that's blue calcite, but it's really calming. It's soothing to the nervous system. It helps you to just kind of relax. So that's a really good one. Lepidolite is very, very good. Actually, lepidolite's another really good one. I think Cindy entered that into the chat. That one I keep, like I literally sleep with lepidolite because it puts you to sleep. So if you want to be that relaxed, I would get lepidolite. It's really good for meditation. I'm sure you could find it on Amazon, yeah. Or just go to a metaphysical shop, you know, just Google metaphysical shop near me or whatever, and then they would definitely have blue calcite. And you can even go in and ask them, hey, do you know of a good crystal for anxiety? Another, it's nature's lithium. Lepidolite, yeah, it is super soothing. It is a super soothing stone. I feel like real grounded when I hold it. Like I feel kind of like, you know? So yeah, that's true. I think I read that. It was good for anxiety. So lepidolite too. Lepidolite. That's another one for for you, Alex. And then lavender, someone was mentioning lavender. Lavender oil is really good for reducing anxiety. So if you get like just a little thing of lavender oil, you can mix it with coconut oil or some other oil and just put a little bit like on your temples, just smell it, maybe a little bit in your bath. Just breathe it in. Yeah. Did you say you used that? Okay. You did. You said you used that already. Okay, so wow. You totally, that was you. Yeah, lavender oil is great for anxiety. Meditation too. Meditation is literally, you guys, like if it weren't for meditation, I don't know what kind of anxious, crazy person I would be. Like I used to wake up with anxiety every night at the same time. And meditation has completely helped me with that and my sleep pattern and everything. A lava bead bracelet too. Oh, cool. Look at all these. This is all really good advice. Yeah. Okay, guys, I'm going to go ahead and bounce. I love you guys so much. Hello to John if he's watching this far. I don't know if he is, but I love you, and I'll see you soon. I listen to all kinds of meditations. Sometimes I just listen to music. Sometimes I listen to guided meditations. If you check out Oprah and Deepak, they have a 21-day meditation challenge. If you go to the chopracenter.com, CHOPRA, they do little things where they can, they'll email you about upcoming meditation challenges that they do for 21 days. That's a good one for beginners. See you guys later. Lots of love. Yeah, if you go to the chopracenter.com, CHOPRA.com, Chopra Center. They do 21, Oprah and Deepak Chopra do a combined 21-day meditation challenge, and it's really good for beginners if you're just starting out with meditation. Another really great person is David G. It's David and then J-I, David G. Go to davidg.com. Great person to learn from with meditation. Just start somewhere. There's tons on YouTube. Just be guided. Allow yourself to be guided. Okay? Yeah. And your practice is your practice. So wherever you're guided to go. Hey, Ask Kimmy. I'm just wrapping up. So definitely catch the replay. And I'll see you guys on later. Lots of love. Bye.